Gyronix.
Hello, welcome back. So this will be our laboratory exercise 3. So we'll be applying the comparison and logical operators. Okay, so we receive again another message for our senior software developer. So Ada Lovelace. So subject is applying comparison and logical operators. So good day, great work on the program for calculating the volume of cylinder and cone. So I'm impressed by what you have accomplished. Now, let's take it to the next level by adding a feature to calculate the total surface area of the chosen solid. Okay, so we've done with the volume of cylinder and cone. Now, our senior software developer wants to add the calculation for the total surface area. It depends on what the user choose. So here's the overview of what the output should look like. So, okay, familiar setup. So you will select a solid, cylinder or cone. So you will enter either number 1 or 2. So 1 for cylinder, 2 for cone. For example, 2 for cone. But this time, you will select measurement. Okay, so either surface area or volume. Okay, so 1 is surface area, 2 is volume. So the user will select what measurement he prefers. For example, number 1, that is for surface area. Okay, so next, the program will ask for the radius and height. And last is the output. Okay, so since the user select number 1 for the surface area, so the total surface area of the cone is 50.8873 square units, for example. Okay, so can you tackle that as well? I have every confidence in your abilities. So best regards, Ada. Let's review first the formula for the surface area. So we have first the cylinder. The total surface area of the cylinder is given with this equation, T for the total surface area equals 2 pi r times, so the sum of h plus r, the height and radius. So in C++ statement, this is the equivalent. Okay, so as we are using asterisk for multiplication, pi is 3.14. Okay, so I hope there's no question there. Next, let's proceed to the cone. So for the cone, before we can calculate for the total surface area, we need another measurement, which is the slant height. So given with this formula, so the slant height L is the square root of r squared plus h squared. Then after that, we can calculate for the total surface area. Okay, so which is equivalent to pi r times L, the slant height. The equivalent C++ statement for the slant height, so we have this keyword, square root. Okay, so SQRT. So this is r squared, r times r plus h squared, h times h. So we need this keyword, okay, the square root. Okay, so we'll be using that later. Then of course, for the total surface area is just 3.14 times r times L. Okay, so this is the equation we need for this exercise. And now let's open the CodeBlocks IDE. Let's create a project first. Okay, so file, new, project, okay, console application, so C++. Let's name this as, project title is lab 3. For example, volume and area. Okay, so browse your folder. Now we'll save this in the C++ projects. Okay, select folder. So next, okay, finish. Then open your main.cpp file. So let's test this first to ensure that the program works fine for the project. So build, okay, no error, so run. So you can see hello world. Okay, so close. So we don't need this statement. Okay, so first, let's have documentation with this program. Okay, so we'll be using block comment. So forward slash, asterisk, asterisk, forward slash. Okay, then in between them is the comment. Okay, so first the title. For example, the title is volume and surface area. Surface area. Okay, so okay. Okay, next the description. Description, for example, this program calculates the volume and the surface area of cone and cylinder. Okay, so the date, for example, today, so for 2024. Then write your name as a programmer. Okay, so let's finish this document. This is the information about our program. Okay, so let's start now. First, I will outline the flow of my program. So of course, I will be needing variables. So the first thing my program asks is to prompt the user to select solid. Okay, so that is either cylinder or cone. After selecting that, so the user will also select the measurement. Measurement is either the surface area or the volume. Okay, measurement. Okay, so after that is we'll ask for the radius. And height. Okay, so example the units. Units, the radius and the height. Okay, from the user for the units. Then after that is the calculation. So we have now the calculation. We have calculation for the total surface area, and we also have calculation for the volume. So under the total surface area, we have two calculation. So it depends on the what the user choose. It's either cylinder or cone. So the same with the volume. So we'll be calculating the volume for cylinder and the volume for cone. Okay. Okay, so this will be the flow of my program. So let's start to code now. Of course, this one is simple. So from the user, of course, cout. So we have select solid, then end line. Okay, so next is cout. So for example, 1 for cylinder, double quote. Okay, another end line. Then 2 for cone. Okay, so let's try to run this. Okay, so to make sure there's no error. Okay, so build. Okay, operator. So there's an error. Cout. Okay, so we forgot L. So we only have end. Okay, end L, end line. Okay, so okay, there's no error. Run. Okay, so far so good. So we have cylinder, we have cone. Okay, let's add. So cout. Enter the number of your choice. So the user will enter either 1 or 2. Okay, so of course, we will extract what the user select, and we need variables for that. So integer, let's say solid. So initial value is 1. So what the user select will be stored in the variable solid. So this solid will either have 1 or 2. Okay, so let's build. Okay, so to make sure there's no error. Okay, so I can now enter any value. Okay, so let's continue. So next is, okay, prompt the user to select measurement. Actually, I can copy this one. So copy, paste. So I will edit, select, instead of solid, this is select measurement. Then 1 for, based on the given task, this is, I think, total surface area. For the surface area, just surface area. But this is the total, okay? So to make it simpler, okay, surface area only. And the 1 is the volume, number 2. So 1 surface area, number 2 is volume. So enter the number of your choice, the same, but this time I will not store that in the solid variable. So I will use another variable. Okay, let's call this measurement. So data type is int, the name is measurement. Okay, so let's say initial value is 1. Okay, so this is for cylinder and cone. This is for surface area or volume, the measurement variable. Okay, so we'll store that cn measurement. Okay, so again, what this block of code does is you select measurement. So 1 for surface area, 2 is for volume. Okay, so you prompt the user to choose the number. Okay, so let's try. Okay, build. Okay, so there's no error. Okay, run. Okay, number 2 is cone. So next is measurement. Let's say also number 2 for volume. So which means I am going to calculate for the solid is cone. So the volume of cone. Okay. So next is the prompt the user for the units. So this one is either radius or not either. Radius and height. Okay, so to prompt the user we have cout. So enter radius. Okay, so double quote, another, no, there's no end line since we are going to extract in that the same line. So next is cin. So I will store this in the radius variable, but take note, I haven't declared this yet. If you haven't declared this data type, so if you're going to build, so there's an error. Okay, so as you can see, so radius was not declared. Okay, so let's declare this variable. Okay, so now let's use double. So for we're using float. Okay, so radius. So double is also for those values with decimal points. And another is for height. Okay, so let's create now the height. Okay, so we have radius, we have height. So let's continue this prompt. So cout, enter height. Okay, so we'll extract that and store into the height variable. Okay, so let's try or test. Okay, build, then run. Okay, for example, cone, 1 surface area, so radius 8.4. Okay, so far so good. So next is to calculate for the either the volume or the total surface area. Okay, so first let's code the total surface area of the cylinder. Let's set up first the if statement, or let's try to run first so that we have a guide. Okay, so build and run. Okay, so to calculate for the total surface area of the cone, you need to select the solid one, right? So select solid one, cylinder. And for the measurement, so you need to select also 1 for the surface area of the cone, of the cylinder, rather, okay? So enter. Okay, so for cylinder, which means to calculate for the surface area, so we have if the solid is 1, right? So cylinder. So if the value of solid is equivalent to 1, and so we have another condition, this is a logical condition. So this one, and the measurement is also 1. So that is for surface area. So do you follow? So again, to calculate for the surface area of the cylinder, the solid is 1 for cylinder, the measurement is 1 for surface area. So this condition must be met. Okay? So we'll add a condition for this. If solid is 1 and measurement is also 1. Okay, so if this is true, what's the surface area of the cylinder? Okay, so let's say surface area. Okay, so let's declare this first. Okay, so we have surface area. Let's use double. So surface area. And let's create now the volume also. Okay, so anyway, we'll be needing this later. So volume. So 0.0. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 pi r. So 2 pi is 3.14. Okay, so radius times height, or times the sum of the height and radius. So we have height plus radius. So semicolon. Okay, so this is the formula for the total surface area of the cylinder. So let's try to output this value. So we have C out the total surface area of the cylinder is, okay, so okay, so I will continue. Take note, I don't put semicolon there, so I will continue this line. So the total surface area of the cylinder is the whatever stored in the surface area variable. I have an operator, insertion operator. Okay, so then the word square units. Okay, semicolon. Okay, so let's try to run to check this one. Okay, so my build and run is disabled because I have an open output or terminal. Okay, so you need to close this. Okay, so let's close. Okay, so build. Okay, I have an error. Measurement was not declared. Okay, so wrong spelling. We have A. Okay, so again, build. Okay, so far, okay, there's an error. So run. Okay, so for cylinder, the selection first for the solid is 1 cylinder, then of course 1 for the measurement. So radius, let's say 5.6, 4.8. Okay, so the total surface area of the cylinder is 365.747 square units. Okay, so we're good with the surface area, okay, of the cylinder. So next is what? The surface area of the cone. You must select for the solid is 2, right? So the solid is 2 and for the measurement is 1. So surface area of cone. So again, the value of the variable solid must be 2 for the cone and 1 for the surface area. Okay, so take note of that. So let's close this one, and click and copy paste. Okay, this block of code. So select or just click, then hold shift, click again, then copy, Control C. So paste. So again, the solid is what? 2. Okay, so for cone, so solid is 2, measurement is 1. And let's change the value for the equation for the surface area of the cone. So it has a different equation. Before we can calculate for the surface area of the cone, we need first this value of the slant height. Okay, so let's name this as slant, for example. And let's declare this slant variable. Okay, so let's add. Okay, this is double. So let's say initial value is 0.0. Okay, so let's declare again this slant variable. So the equation for this slant variable is the square root of the r squared plus h squared. So we have for square root, the keyword is SQRT. Then open and close parentheses. So whatever the value inside this parentheses, it will take the square root of that. Okay, so we have r squared. R squared is radius times radius. So plus height, h squared. Okay, so height times height. Okay, semicolon. But we need to include some library first in order to use the square root. So okay, so let's try to run. We'll have an error. Okay, so as you can see, the program doesn't recognize this keyword SQRT, square root. Okay, so we need to include the library. So because it is declared in this library, include CMath. Okay, so the square root is in this library. Okay, so CMath, so include that one. Okay, so let's go back to the program. Okay, so if we have now the slant height, so we can calculate now for the surface area of the cone. Okay, so the formula for the total surface area of the cone is pi RL. So pi is 3.14 times R is radius times the slant height, pi RL. Okay, so let's try to build. Okay, so radius 1 was not declared. So I think we made a typo. Okay, so this one. Okay, so again, build. Okay, so run the program. Okay, so let's try the cone. So number 2 is cone. Then of course, the measurement is 1, surface area. So enter radius 4.3. The height is 7.2, for example. Okay, so the total surface area of, so we haven't added the value. Okay, so it must be cone. Okay, so let's close this first. So this one, the total surface area of the cone, not the cylinder. Okay, so surface area square unit. Okay, so build. Okay, no error. Okay, run. Okay, so let's select cone for the solid. Then measurement is 1, surface area. So radius is 5.8. The height is 8.2. Okay, so the total surface area of the cone is 182.92 square units. Okay. So next is the volume. So volume is quite easy. So for the volume, the measurement is number 2. Okay. So first is cylinder. Actually, we can copy, paste. So let's copy, paste this one and edit. So copy under the cylinder. So to calculate for the volume of cylinder, the solid must be sa Cylinder is 1. Yes, that's correct. Measurement is 2. Okay, for the volume. Number 1 is surface area. Then, this must be volume. So, the volume for the cylinder, so we have pi r squared, if you remember from our previous example or previous laboratory exercise, lab 2. So, pi r squared. Pi is 3.14 times radius. Times radius. This is r squared. Times height. Okay. Then, the total, or let's rename this, the volume of the cylinder is, so the variable must be volume. So instead of square units is cubic units. So pi r squared times height. Okay. Okay, so let's build and run. So let's test. This is good. Okay, so cylinder number 1 for volume number 2. Okay, so that's why in our condition, so here, so solid is 1, okay, measurement is 2, so measurement is 2, volume, so cylinder, volume, okay, so volume of cylinder, so that's why we have 1 and 2, so 1 and 2, okay. So next is it will ask for the radius, let's say 5.8, 83.2, okay, so the volume of cylinder is, okay. Okay, so it's good. Next is the cone. So cone is just 1/3 of the cylinder. So provided they have the same radius and height. So copy paste. Take note, this is for cone now. So for cone, the solid is 2. Measurement is also 2. So the volume is, so let's edit this, let's divide this by 3. Okay, so parenthesis, then divide by 3. Okay, so take note of this opening close parenthesis. So let's group this pi r squared times height divide by 3. Or 1/3 of the cylinder is the volume of cone. And see out the volume of cone. Okay, so let's edit this one. The volume of cone is volume, then, okay, so cubic units. Okay, so let's run. Okay, build. Okay, so cone number 2, measurement of course number 2. Okay, so that's why we have again this solid is 2 for cone, measurement is 2 for measurement is 2 for volume. So cone and volume 2 2. Okay, so 2 and 2, solid and measurement. So radius is, let's say 87.3. Height is 102.5. Okay, so the volume of the cone is that one, okay, cubic units. Okay, so we're done with the coding. Let's add. So prompt the user if he or she wants to continue. So this is the last code. Of course, see out. So do you wish to continue? Sure mark. So we have y or n. Okay, so semicolon. Then of course we'll extract that. So we have variable, okay, infamous variable yn. So let's declare that one as character. Okay, so we have char yn, initial value is y. So take note again of the single quote, not double quote, okay. So if yn is equivalent to y, then like the space. So yn, okay, so go back to main. And if you remember, we have a problem here before. So to create a new line, we have cout end line. Okay, so let's try build. Okay, so there's no problem. Okay, so run. Okay, so let's say cylinder volume 2, radius 3.5, 6.8. So the volume of cylinder is 261.562 cubic units. Do we still continue? Yes. Y. Enter. Okay, so let's say cone, number 1, surface area. So 5.7, 4.2. Okay, so I think we're good. Okay, so this is the, so to end, okay, and of course, no. So press indicate to continue. So this is the solution for the laboratory exercise number 3. We have more like 90 lines of code. Okay, so again, don't forget this one, okay, for the square root, okay, the CMAT library. Okay, so see you on the next exercise.